Philippine fintech delegates are flying out next week to attend the Singapore Fintech Festival. To give us a sneak peek, we have with us Amor Maclang, convener of the Digital Pilipinas movement. Amor, hi, good to see you.
I'm always very happy to be here, and I'm always very happy to see you guys.
All right, so Amor,
Yeah, go ahead.
how has the conversation moved forward? I mean, over the last 2-3 years, we've been talking about open financing, open banking, cross-border transactions. We've had deals with the Monetary Authority of Singapore. Where are we today? How has the Philippine fintech scene really grown?
Absolutely. So, I remember when we first started leading the Philippine delegation together with Mr. R.V. De Vera of then Union Bank in 2019. And it was a bunch of intrepid startups from Dragon Pay to Angkas when we first inaugurated the Philippine Pavilion in the Singapore Fintech Festival. And we've been doing it since last year. And the one thing that we really have come to decide on is Philippines, it's time. So in 2023, this year, we are inaugurating our 5th year of doing the Philippine FinTech Festival. But what's different is that we're opening up to the rest of ASEAN. If there's one thing that I've noticed, given all of our international outreach from when we went and met, for example, the UK Prime Minister in 10 Downing, or we signed our partnerships with our Africa counterparts in Kigali, in Rwanda. The one thing that we realized is 70, most of the attention of the world, 40% in 7 years, will be directed towards ASEAN. And many of the global programs do not necessarily focus on ASEAN as an economic giant. And for the first time, the Philippine FinTech Festival, our theme is about World Meet ASEAN in a Digital Pilipinas. And this is immediately after the Singapore FinTech Festival. And what's interesting, Mimi, is that from November 20 to 24, we've actually divided the week between two major ASEAN fintech and digital economy players. So from the 20 to the 22nd, it's going to be the Philippine Fintech Festival. Mm-hmm. And from the 23rd to the 24th, it's going to be the Indonesia Fintech Summit. And we're inviting you to join us as well. Mm-hmm. Now, if there's one thing that I want to share is the fact that for this year, fintech, while it will continue to be one of our most important pillars, we are also inaugurating other equally important festivals together with our partners in government. So, for example, together with the Department of Trade and Industry, we are so happy to share with you that we are inaugurating our Philippine Halal Economy Festival. We're also doing an SME Digital Festival. And the Creative Economies and Esports Festival. And that's just with the Department of Trade and Industry. We are also celebrating the Philippines as an investment hub. We have, for one, the first ever Philippine Investment Festival, because to support the thrust of our president, which is to present the Philippines as a bridgeway to the rest of the world, we've seen that there has been a reverse diaspora of international talents from all over the world, all wanting to do business in ASEAN. And what better way to actually introduce ASEAN to the world than to have them come to the Philippines?
Amor, I'm very curious. You did say that the week is going to be divided into two, one to showcase Philippine Fintech Festival, the other for Indonesia. Why Indonesia? I mean, there are other ASEAN countries in the region. Why Indonesia in particular? Why that focus
Absolutely.
there?
You know, at 270 million people. They basically comprise the majority of the digital economy of ASEAN. And between the Philippines and Indonesia, we're already at 400 million strong together. we also share so many commonalities. I say that we're almost like perfect siblings, so to speak, right? Twins, no? Whether it's in terms of the focus on SME digitalization, a predominance towards creating lending as an asset class, SME lending as an asset class. We also look forward to collaborating with Indonesia in helping develop our halal digital economy. Do you know that the 2 trillion, imagine, dollars, and at 1 in every 10 Filipinos being Muslim, we're sorely missing out on this great global opportunity. But it's not just about Indonesia that we're celebrating, Mimi. Super special shout out to the government of Malaysia, specifically Ambassador Malik, who is supporting us when it comes to both SME digitalization and the development of the halal economy. We also are receiving delegations from Thailand,
Ah,
from Vietnam, from Singapore. So day one of the festival is really a crash course on ASEAN. Because you know what we say between our partners in Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, Thailand, Singapore, where one goes, we all go. And more importantly, if you enter one ASEAN country, then it's a great platform to enter everyone else.
all right. Exciting times ahead. You're going to be very busy. Good luck with that. Thank you so much for joining us, Amor.
Mabuhay po tayong lahat. Maraming salamat po.
All right.